Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to take a look at Taurus ascendant and the predictions for the month of October 2025. For you, the ascendant lord also rules over the 6th house of service disputes and debt, and this house is going to be occupied by Mars, which rules over your 7th and the 12th houses, bringing intensity to health routines and challenges at the workplace in this month. In the middle of the month, conjunction of Mars and Mercury is going to take place. Mercury rules over the second and fifth house for you, and this is going to add financial or creative elements to disputes that will be related to your workplace or to your health. You will tackle these disputes at your workplace with a lot of energy, but Mars's 12th house rulership would mean that it may lead to some kind of a hidden expenses or stress, and Mercury's second house influence means that you are going to experience some kind of a financial strain from these disputes. Overall, job wise, the time is going to be satisfactory, with the best time going to be between 12th to 14th of October. Your ascendant lord Venus gets directional strength in the 4th house, where it is going to be for the first 8 days of October, and that is why time till 8th of October is also very favorable to buy some kind of a luxury good. There is also a possibility of new job during this month, especially if you are undergoing MD of Venus. As the 7th house ruler, Mars in the 6th house indicates challenges in the marriage or partnerships due to work or health related conflicts. The Mars Mercury conjunction will cause verbal disputes with your spouse or business partners, especially in the middle of the month. Mercury's second house rulership in conjunction will involve financial discussions or expenses related to health or disputes impacting family harmony. Mars is going to cast its fourth aspect on the ninth house, and this will bring in bold effort in higher education or travel, but conflict could also arise because of its aspect to the first house. This is going to enhance a lot of personal drive for you, and you will appear aggressive at your workplace. In this month, you need to look after your health, especially during 1st to 3rd of October. As I said earlier, in the first half of October, Venus in the 4th house is going to enhance domestic harmony and relationship with your mother, and you are going to enjoy a very comfortable home environment till 8th of October. During the first half of the month, people who are related to real estate sector, vehicles and finance will find this month to be very favorable career wise, especially the first fortnight. Venus is going to become debilitated in the 5th house starting from 8th of October, and while this is going to work positively for people who work in creative field, it is not a very good time for people who are in jobs, because the 6th house lord in 5th is going to make the work environment to be very frustrating, except those people who are involved in creative work. The aspect of Venus to the 11th house is going to support financial or social gains through their networks. Now let's look at Jupiter. Jupiter is going to be in the sign of Gemini till 17th of October and is going to enhance financial stability and family harmony. You can expect increased income or family support till the time Jupiter is transitioning through this second house, and it is also going to aspect the 10th house of career through its ninth aspect, and is going to provide you sufficient boost in your career opportunities. After October 17th, Jupiter is going to shift to its exalted sign in Cancer in the third house, and will continue to enhance your communication skills, writing skills, and your relationship with your younger siblings. You will see gains coming through your extended network as well as through short term projects. It is going to aspect the 7th house through its 5th aspect, and is going to create opportunities for single people to get hitched, and it will also aspect the ninth house, which favors higher education, research, or spiritual studies, and it will be an ideal time for academic pursuits. So, time after 17th of October is naturally going to be very good for all the students. Sun is going to be in the 5th house in the sign of Virgo till 17th of October, and as the ruler of the 4th house, it is going to bring creative energy and emotional stability. to both your romantic as well as to the speculative pursuits. Sun's placement in the fifth house is highly favorable for speculation as it supports gains through calculated risks, especially in the sectors like real estate and hospitality. During this month, best time to be in the market is between 14th to 16th of October. Sun posited here is going to continue to strengthen your domestic life or your relationship with your mother, possibly involving any kind of a creative home projects. If you are a student, then 9 to 12th of October is also going to be a very good time for students who are related to technical or artistic fields. Post October 17th, Sun is going to be in the 6th house and will be in a debilitated position. Here the focus is going to be on maintaining the health routine, but you need to avoid getting into the tendency of overwork or getting into workplace dispute, because this Mars Mercury's presence is going to be further amplified by Sun joining them, and as a result entire focus will be on burning through your workplace. So try to avoid getting into arguments with people, and at the same time don't do overwork, otherwise you will end up burning your health in the process. A combined aspect of three planets will then go into the 12th house in the second half, and this may increase expenses or it may also lead to some kind of a spiritual introspection for Taurus ascendant people. Saturn is going to be retrograde in the 11th house. This Saturn is going to restrict financial or social gains and will require disciplined networking. Since Saturn is also the ruler of 10th house for you, it suggests a long-term career-related gain through its placement here in the 11th house. Saturn as the ruler of 9th house is also going to aspect the 5th house. So people who are engaged in disciplined academic pursuits, especially in research, or people who are trying to get an uplift in the spiritual arena, this kind of a placement of Saturn is very favorable. You will be able to advance in your professional domain in the next 2 years, but the progress is going to be slow and you will have to make use of your professional network in order to go ahead. The third aspect of Saturn on the first house is also going to make you more disciplined, but in some cases it may introduce a self-doubt in the individual. Rahu in the 10th house is going to amplify ambition for career success, and usually people take unconventional paths or routes for success at their workplace. You will get opportunities such as the one in this month, but you need to carefully evaluate and beware of deceptive or unstable prospects, especially if you are undergoing Rahu's MD. So if you get a job and your MD is related to say Venus or to say Sun, then it will be a very favorable kind of a job to take. But if you are undergoing Rahu's MD, then you need to think twice before taking that job up. Rahu's aspect to the fourth house also has the capability to create instability in your home life or the relationship with your mother. Again, it will be dependent on which MD you are going through. So this kind of causing differences with your mother will only come into the picture if you are undergoing Rahu's MD. There are also certain days where you need to remain cautious in this month. 1st to 3rd of October is a time when you need to look after your health. 6th to 8th of October is a time which will be mentally stressful for you and you need to avoid taxing your brain during these days. And 17th to 19th of October is a time when you need to avoid taking key decisions. So this is how this month is going to pan out for the Taurus ascendant people.